Vash, a lone man who usually travels alone, has gotten used to that fact. Honestly, at times, he likes the quiet. It reminds him of the quiet life he could have had. He had gotten a taste of it when he was Eric's for 2 years, but alas, that would never come again. So you can say he was pretty shocked when he heard a voice from behind him. It was a familiar, angry voice he was used to hearing. Tagori, would you stop being so spaced out and tell me where the hell we're headed? He grunts out. He was smoking again. Vash doesn't like it when he smokes. He smiled. Ah, sorry, Wolfwood. Got lost in thought, you know. Oh, when will I get my donuts? He dramatically yelled as he moved his arms around. Wolfwood groaned and sighed as he whacked Vash upside the head. Ow, what was that for? He yelled as he rubbed his head. Because I know for a fact, once we get to wherever we are going, you're going to make me pay for them. Honestly, you can't even pay for your own food. We have to push the bike because you spent all your money on bullets and donuts. He ranted on and on as Vash all but smiled at the man and his raving. Huh? What the hell are you smiling about, Needle Noggin? He huffs. Nothing. He walks forward, and even though Wolfwood called out to him, he still kept walking, trying to get back to the silence he was so used to before. Later that night, they were getting ready for bed under the stars. Vash was sitting next to the fire, as it was pretty cold, and Wolfwood was the only one with blankets and such. Vash had no money to buy such stuff, and most was spent on what he needed. Bullets, food, shoe repairs, and etc. He kind of forgot the other stuff, so, oh well. You got us set up, or do I have to do that too? He said as Vash shook his head and rubbed his hands together to get more warm. Lucky for him, the leather and the coat make it a bit more warmer, but the nights are still cold. Nah, I'm just gonna sit for a while. He smiled. Would you stop with that fake smile bullshit? I know you haven't been sleeping with any blankets. He stated as he walked over to Vash, kneeling down in front of him. Vash looked down and backed up a bit. I don't know what you're talking about. He looked away and laughed. I didn't say anything because I was waiting for you to say something, jackass. He says that as he sat down next to Vash. Oh, he frowned. You've been acting odd lately, even for you. He lit a new smoke. Yeah? A nod from Wolfwood. Well, I guess it's just, he sighed. Just what, Tagori? He said, annoyed. It's just, I'm not used to the whole, what would you say, someone's company? He said slowly as he was talking to a child. What, really? That's all? He stated. Yeah, dumb, I know, but after 130 years of walking around this planet, town by town and city by city, I had always been alone. Yeah, I've met some people along the way, but I never had anyone to stick with me as long as you. Same as just being there. Most friends I called friends would either leave me whenever it got tough or too much. He admitted, looking down at his hands. Wolfwood quickly knocked him on the head and grunts loudly. Vash hit the floor and whines. Hey, what was that for? I opened up my heart out to you and you whack me a new one? He yelled with tears in his eyes. The fact that you think I'm anything like those bozos is angering me, Needle Noggin. Vash blinks as Wolfwood ranted and gave Vash a dirty look. I wouldn't ever leave you. Shit, the fact that I'm sticking with you this long should tell you that I'm not like any one of them. I get that you're not used to it, but you better, since I'm in for the long haul, buddy. He pointed to himself, thumb to his chest. Vash looked at him, lost for words. He always knew Wolfwood had a tough way of showing he cares. Tough love, Vash would call it, honestly, but hearing it made him happy. Wolfwood was truly a good friend. His best friend, he dare say, or even think. So, are you gonna mope around some more, or are you gonna suck it up and have a drink with me? He crossed his arms. Vash was still in a blank state of shock at this. Well? Vash started to cry, Real tears spilled out, and not the type that was for laughing reasons like usual. Oh gosh, really, Needle Noggin? You're a huge-ass baby. Gonna cry now? I said that to make you feel better, not to make you weep. He rubs his head as he patted Vash's head to hopefully calm him down. Thanks, Wolfwood. Really, I needed to hear that. He smiled, a real smile. Ah, see, that's a real smile. Looks better on you than that sad-ass one. He lifted the bottle. Vash nods. Yeah, sure. No matter what may come your way, I will always be by your side. Helping you, fighting by your side, picking you back up when you need it most. Because you are my best friend. I made a friend.